Hello everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis, and we are back to our Pokemon Blue Normal Type Monolocke Challenge. A Nuzlocke variant in which we only use normal types. Any Pokemon that faint are gone forever. You only get one of each normal type Pokemon, so we've got a limited team to get through the game with. The first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to change some of our team around. Let's see. I think it's going to be Chica who gets put away. I want to bring Tilly into the team. My original plan was to swap Joey out for Tilly, but Joey does have Dig and has been doing good work, so maybe later on we'll swap Joey for Chica again. But right now I need that elemental power, I feel. But yeah, Tilly should be a bit of a late game powerhouse. Persians are quite strong in Gen 1 because of the way the crit system works. The higher your speed, the better your chances of a crit. Persians are quite fast, and they get Slash, which also has a higher crit chance than normal moves. So you can basically guarantee crits. Also, Tilly has Payday. She'll get us the money that we need to get a Porygon. So I think we're going to be starting out this evening by just leveling up Tilly to be on par with the rest of the squad and hopefully get some money out of it. And then we've got Silphco and Sabrina. Let's head down here. I think everything on this patch of grass is basically neutral, so pretty good training spot for this part of the game. Might be too high a level for Tilly, we'll have to see. 26 to 27, yeah, it's not ideal. We'll do a bit of swapping, Tilly can get the easier ones. Zero used Mirror Move. Zero returned and sent out Space Pixie. See how this one goes. And these easy ones we can use Payday for the easy cash. And then get injured because Payday is kind of rubbish damage-wise. But Payday is actually quite good in this early gem because there's no rematches, so it's your only reliable source of infinite money until you get to the Elite Four. So it's definitely got its uses. 28, and then we'll swap. Maybe we'd be better training somewhere else until Tilly catches up a few levels and then coming back here. Yeah, the grass east is solid on. I think everything there is neutral. Then again, that's where you find Vulpixes. Can a lucky cat keep away a fox's curse? Okay, what level are these? 22? This should be relatively safe. Ow. $100 Poké Dollars each time. That's about £1 coin. For each bird we throw rocks at, throw coins at. Alright, see if we can make some money. Polygons aren't cheap. I think it's too bad that Tilly can't give us the coins she finds. Oh, that's frustrating. Still got the money though. Too bad she can't give us the coins she finds outside of battle. She can literally only throw them at the enemy. But to be fair, I guess that's kinda how the pickup ability works in later gens. It's not her fault that tech doesn't exist yet. There's the route on Cycling Road as well, isn't there? Route on Cycling Road? Cycling Road is a route. There's a patch of grass there. I'm trying to remember what's there. I don't think it's anything exciting. I think in yellow you can get Ponyta there. About the only interesting thing about it. I don't think you even get poison types, despite it being largely a poison route with all the bikers. Using lemonades to stay in the field will actually make us more money from the time saved. Although we're gonna run out of paydays pretty quickly, so I guess the lemonades aren't gonna be critical. You get more money the more you level up, though. We're not getting a lot of XP out of this, are we? Maybe we're better off just leveling up and throwing coins later when they're worth more. Keep putting off that Porygon. Although, what do we have in our move list that's a good... That's got a good execute. We've got Bite. Is Bite like 60 power? Stronger than Payday. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll use Bite and we'll use Payday when we need a quick finisher. That way we can stay in the field longer. And hopefully it won't take so long. Not sure if better. Oh. Enemy meow. Once we've got a few levels, we can go down to the bird spot. Ooh! Actually, it will take. Leveling should be a lot easier with that stat spike. Actually, that reminds me. Need to do the thing. There we go. Update the list. End it off with lucky coins. Yeah, the number of coins dropped is double your level, so we're now getting 2 extra coins for each coin throw. We can probably just use Bite to clear out the riffraff. For the sake of time. It seems to be killing everything all of a sudden, although we seem to be getting lower level encounters in a row now. That's a bit better. Excuse to hurl a coin. Bellsparrows are worth surprisingly much XP. Certainly up on the Pidgeys. Yeah, Bellsparrow's almost worth double a Pidgey. Not bad. It seems like they were worth more than a Vulpix, which seems really odd to me. Yeah, Vulpix is worth about the same as Pidgey. I think Vulpix would be the highest value on this route. Hey, Pretzel. How are you doing? Team is looking good. I swapped out Chica the Pidgeot for Tilly the Persian. I think Persian is going to be a good late game Pokemon. Because speed was a broken stat in Gen 1. I just need to catch Tilly up in levels right now. Hopefully while throwing some coins around with Payday, getting us that little bit closer to a Paragon while we do it. Yeah, how you doing today, Pretzel? You feeling a little more rested? Good, glad to hear it. Is Resident Evil going to be next week's Nostalgia Court? Nostalgia Sunday? Nostalgia Sunday, which is sometimes also on a Monday and occasionally also a Saturday. You were foreshadowing that Resident Evil would be, or at least one of the Resident Evils would be on Nostalgia Court, right? Remake? Remake's not a retro game. It's been out for like a year. You can't play that on Nostalgia Court. There's not been enough time for nostalgia yet. I'm outraged by this. I definitely wouldn't encourage people to follow and subscribe to your channel. So getting those levels. That's 2 more Pokédollars every time we use Payday. Gotta make that money. I'm waiting for you to tell me that Remake came out 15 years ago, and now they're on, haven't you heard people getting excited about the remake of Resident Evil 7? And then I have to admit that I have no idea what decade it is right now. People are nostalgic for Oh, Last of Us? That came out a bit longer ago though, right? I didn't actually play it, but it's been like 5 years or something, hasn't it? It was a while back. Not enough for it to be retro, but enough for nostalgia to start to form. Playing a game in the most accessible version. That's fair, but I consider a remake to be a new game, I guess. Like, if there was a HD Steam port that's got slightly souped up graphics and is otherwise the same, then sure, but the remakes changed quite a lot, right? Originally on GameCube. Angry face? Wait, I don't follow. What is angry about GameCube? Is it just that you don't have one and it would be hard to get a copy? It came out on PlayStation as well. I played it on PlayStation, I'm pretty sure. There's gotta be a PC release of it as well, right? I mean, I haven't looked, but Resident Evil not having a PC release? That's surely impossible. It's kind of a big deal. Again with the Loomis of the Day stuff, I don't understand what's so hateable about being correct. One of my old managers told me that she really hated how I was always right. Why are you booing me? I'm right. I don't know. I haven't really followed the remakes, so I can't tell you. I hear they have good controls now, though. In comparison to the old games. So, I mean, that seems pretty decisive to me. You know, is it even a real Resident Evil? How close am I to my Polygon? I have no idea, but I'm probably a long, long way off. How much money do I have? I have 61,000 Poké-Dollars. Oh really? Is it still tank controls? I thought they had a new control scheme. I've obviously been misinformed. So yeah, I have 61,000 Poké-Dollars. This would help me a lot if I could remember the exchange rate of Poké-Dollars to casino coins, and how many casino coins I need for a Porygon. For Remake 2 and 3 they did, okay. I keep thinking of, I mean, they're actually on my list. I don't think they've come up for vote yet, but someday they will. Playing through the Resident Evil series. I guess they would come under Terror Tuesday? I don't know if that's why I've got them on my list, because Terror Tuesday didn't exist when I made my list, but I might have had this common sense to move them. I don't even see them on my list. Maybe I didn't even put them on in the first place. No wonder they haven't come up for vote yet. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, it is on. It is under Terror Tuesday. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the series as a whole. I know it's not... I don't know. guess it's kind of like the Dead Space games. They're sort of horror, but also sort of just action with horror elements. I don't know where... Do you think they'd be better in, like, the same slot as Hollow Knight? Like, the action game slot? I mean, it's survival horror, right? It's all about inventory management and stuff. But yeah, I've never actually... You put it in the same category as Hollow Knight, okay. Time Loadout's Pantheon's platforming. Well, Hollow Knight follows on from Dark Souls. In the Souls-like category, except I don't think Souls-like is big enough to be its own category? Maybe it is. Like, it'd take me a long time to get through all the Souls-likes, but I guess I kind of think of that as the action-y category. Like, obviously Hollow Knight and the Dark Souls series have a lot of RPG elements. But they're on the action side as opposed to something like Skyrim, which has action elements but is more RPG-ish. I put that in the same category as like the first Fallout, which is a straight up it's a mechanical version of a tabletop RPG. The first Fallout is. It's very clearly post-apocalyptic D&D. With Geo and stuff. I mean, yeah, you lose Geo the same way that you lose souls in Dark Souls. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you consider to be the elements of a Souls-like. I guess the fact that there's actual consequences is key to a Souls-like to me. Like, obviously, being... Oh yeah, I really need to go get some more moves. Being a platformer is different to being a 3D hack and... is very different to being a 3D hack and slash, but... I didn't feel like that's what makes Dark Souls Dark Souls. It's the feeling of being unfair in a very fair way, and of having consequences for your actions. Is what I'm thinking of when I think Souls-like. That's probably a very bad way to explain it, but maybe you understand what I mean. And in that style, Hollow Knight kind of hits the same notes. Yeah. Because it's kind of a subgenre of Metroidvania. But potentially something could be a Souls-like and not be a Metroidvania. I don't know that it's a requirement. Character customization is a big thing for you. That's fair, I guess. The main character of Hollow Knight is, yeah, it's definitely further towards Metroidvania on that slider. Like, I'd still consider it to be a Souls-like, but definitely less so than actual Dark Souls. Yeah, the main character of Hollow Knight is, I guess, very... He's very much a blank slate, right? He's the silent protagonist that you put yourself in. And you don't, like, get to choose your stats and control your level ups, you just... I mean, you get to match charms for your style, but... But that's just equipment that you can swap in and out. Only one weapon can't level up your character, really. Yeah. So it's lacking on the RPG elements of, a Souls-like. Yeah, that's fair. Zelda getting new items, picking up life tanks to increase your max health, picking up pieces of heart. So it's a Metroidvania with Souls-like elements. I mean, it's a slider, right? It's where you place the line. Spice added to another main dish. That's fair. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think we're saying the same things, we just maybe started our scale calibrated at different points. You might have convinced me, actually. It's not pasta without the pasta. Sauce on its own is not pasta. Sauce on pasta. I had macaroni cheese earlier. That is my favourite. But yeah, Friday afternoons when I'm currently doing Hollow Knight, when I've previously done Dark Souls, is I guess the action game afternoon. Except most of the action games are gonna have RPG elements because I like RPGs. So yeah, you think the Resident Evil series as a whole would fit better there than on Terror Tuesday? I will bow to your expertise because I don't really know the Resident Evil stuff very well, to be honest. I've never actually owned a Resident Evil game. My friends have owned them, and I played quite a bit of the first three. I don't know if I ever sat down and played any of them the full way through, though. It's just, I'd show up and we'd play a bit together. I saw a lot of them, but not... I don't feel like I've beaten the games. And that was a long time ago, so I don't know how much I remember either. From what I remember of the first three games, the plot is that you're a policeman, and you're a policeman and/or girl, and you run away from your car crash, and then a zombie dog jumps through the window, and then a big guy yells stars at you, and you solve a chess puzzle. And that's pretty much the plot of the first 3 games. Hey Alex, how are you doing? I'm good, thanks.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alex, thank you so much for the sub. 8 months. Really appreciate it. That is getting to big number months. You doing good? Glad to hear it. The new job? Oh, the interview that I had a little while back? Yeah, I didn't get it. It's a shame, but it was my first interview in 6 years, so I'm just telling myself I was out of practice, you know? Trying not to dwell on it. I'll be a little more in the zone for the next one, I hope. Yeah, it's a shame because that job was absolutely perfect, but what can you do? Just gotta keep looking. You could practice interviews? Ask me some difficult questions and see if you want to hire me. So the remakes in Resident Evil 7 for Terror Tuesdays, 4, 5, 6 for Action Day. Well, yeah, I guess so. I'd like to have them all on the same day, I guess. Because it would mess with my head otherwise. That's why I was asking about the series as a whole, but... Resident Evil Day, yeah. I don't want to get interviewed by the Joker. Because you're not English? I mean, your English is pretty much flawless. Ah, but Pretzel isn't English either. In fact, his mastery of the Queen's English is quite appalling. I don't know, do we ask different things in job interviews here than where you are, Alex? I honestly have no idea. Yeah, let's interview Pretzel for the position of interviewing me. The U in the word color is graceful, Pretzel. It's art and it's beauty. There's words where I like, there's words where I don't mind or even prefer the American spelling, but I'm not gonna back down on the letter U in the word color. You get to the end of the interview and they ask if you've got any questions. Yeah, will my criminal history disadvantage me in any way? Although, to be fair, working at a hospital, they're normally asking me about any criminal history. I have to do a criminal background check and everything like that. The psychic hotline. Yeah, we're here to look at the future. I like it. Anyway, perhaps I think if I play through the Resident Evil series, I probably wouldn't be doing the remakes. Like, I'd start with the actual originals, and all their horror and all their glory, and maybe play the remakes after I played the regular series. I have to practice looking into the future. I try not to look into the future, it stresses me out. Originals can go into horror, ironically. Yeah. Okay, do you think the creators intended them to be considered a horror game? Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, it is good advice to actually practice for an interview. Yeah, voice acting wasn't always in a great position back then. That's fair. I guess part of the point of the Terror Tuesday thing is I've hardly ever played any horror games in my life. And I guess I'm trying to explore the genre, learn something about it. So maybe Resident Evil would fit into that context, the context of teaching me the context. This is one kind of horror game. Explore the different styles. I think all of those are on my list. Heck, I think Amnesia is winning the vote for next horror game. Visage is on the list, Silent Hill is on the list. Probably play through the whole series of Silent Hill. Maybe not back to back. Well, it depends on how votes go, I guess. I've not played a lot of the newer Silent Hills. I know a lot of them didn't get the greatest of reviews. But I did like Shattered Memories a lot. And that was post-Numbers Silent Hills, so who knows. Yeah, life is full of jump scares. Alright, see you in a bit, Alex. Let us know what kind of ice cream. Do I have paralyzed heals? Soma, I think that's on my list. Sounds familiar. Let me have a look. Soma is not on there. I'll put that on. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it'll turn out to be great. Yeah, Shattered Memories is, I think, my favourite Silent Hill. Like, I really got into Shattered Memories. I never thought a Silent Hill game would be better than Silent Hill 2, but Shattered Memories did it for me. Like, I can understand why not everybody likes it, because it's very different to other Silent Hill games. And it is fairly short. But yeah, it really clicked for me. And the fact that it kind of... Once you've seen the ending, it changes the context of everything that happens before it. And it all changes from being scary to being sad. I don't know, it just hit the right notes for me. The storytelling was not as good as the others. Okay. Until Dawn? Is that a Silent Hill game? I don't think I've heard of that one. It's definitely not as complex a plot for Shattered Memories. Like, it's a very stripped down Silent Hill. They tried to take out everything but the best stuff. And that connects for some people and not for others, I guess. Shattered Memories did a lot of the personalization stuff as well, though. Like, the story is quite different depending on your choices within the game. Even things you don't realize are a choice. I remember me and my sister playing it side by side and things going quite differently for each of us. Okay, so Until Dawn is not a Silent Hill game, it's its own thing. Man of Medan, I've heard of that one. Are they like by the same people? Same people, same mechanics. Okay. I watched like 5 minutes of somebody streaming Man of Medan. They went diving, they had a nice time. They shared a drink with the boat pilot that took them out there. All seemed happy and good. I don't know, I'm not convinced it's very scary. Alright, let me put that on my list as well then. So, let's see. These lists never get any shorter, by the way. Until Dawn and Man of Medan. Hey, welcome back, Alex. What kind of ice cream? I need details. Oh yeah. Okay. Is this an ice cream on a stick ice cream? Magnum are the ones coated with the chocolate, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, they do vegan Magnums at the local Tesco's. I get those from time to time. They're quite good. Okay, when we get to like level 35, I guess? Tilly will be the same level as the others, and we can head over to Silphco. Maybe blow all of our money on a Porygon first. And every time we get talking about future games, I want to stream more. But I discovered that streaming more also drives me mad. There's been a constant cycle since I started streaming of I want to play more games and streaming is fun, I should stream more things, I should start more streams in the week. Followed by, oh no, I'm streaming every 3 seconds and it's exhausting and I am broken inside, I need to cut down my streams. And then the cycle continues. Place them on my own? Play a game on my own, Pretzel, when I'm not streaming? I don't know, that seems kind of perverse, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, A single game is wasted. God gets quite irate. No, I do play games. I do play games on my own time when I can. But it's mostly games that wouldn't make for good streams. Play a lot of, like, Civilization and stuff. Depending on the game, I guess, because when I'm playing a game for the first time, I kind of want to stream it because of that precious blind play experience. You only get one blind play of a stream, and I want to share that with you guys. It wouldn't be the same playing it on my own. And I think that's especially the case for a horror game. Yeah, the freshest blind playthrough tag. Feels good, man. But yeah, I think especially for a horror game, because more so than other genres, they're not the same when you play them the second time. But also, I mean, streaming is tiring, but streaming a game is also more fun than... streaming is tiring, but fun. And playing a game on stream is more fun than playing it on my own. And kind of, for me, if a game I really want to play, I'd rather play it on stream if it's a suitable game. Yeah. That's kind of the catch. It's the most fun thing I can think of, but it absolutely takes it out of me. I want to do it 24/7, but even if I had no other responsibilities, I could not do it. And that makes me a little sad. Yes, Firo is flying and normal. So we're allowed to use mixed-type Pokemon as long as one of their types is normal. No, there's actually... No, he's normal flying, so is Pidgey and Doduo and Farfetch'd. Most birds are normal and flying. I think there's only one flying type in the whole Pokemon, like pure flying type in the whole Pokemon series, and it's like an air elemental thing. Every other flying type is half something else. Flying normal, flying rock, flying psychic. But yeah, flying is a very odd type. There's pretty much no pure flyings. Costs energy to be social, yeah it does. No matter how much I enjoy it, it still drains me. After every stream or every interaction with my friends, I have to go sit in the cupboard under the stairs for an hour. And not just because my mum makes me. Man. Fucking extroverts. How I hate them. They've got the perfect skill set to, They've got the perfect skill set to stream 24 hours a day. But they don't need to! They can go out and have fun instead! Streaming should be our thing, and they're taking it from us. Reference to some nerd thing? Yeah, I think it's from Star Wars. There's two pure flying types now. Oh. Is one the evolved form of the other? Floating through the air. While having the weight of a boulder? Yeah. Absolutely. We all know it's absurd, but none of us are gonna say it out loud because said rock flying type is a giant pterodactyl made of stone and is heckin' awesome. We gotta keep quiet about it or they'll take away our Aerodactyl. Tornadus, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. The air elemental. Rookie D. New crow. Okay. What is the lore behind Rookie D being pure flying and not flying normal? Or flying dark like the old crow? Guess Game Freak is inconsistent. Hey. I could not actually tell you what type Arceus is. Hecking epic Pokemon and their events that you can't ever get to. Alright, let's go buy some lemonade, buy some coins, and when we're absolutely broke, we'll go rob a major corporation. Arceus is pure normal. I was thinking in my head it would make the most sense for him to be pure normal, but part of me wanted to say he's pure psychic. What is the god type? I mean, Fairy's the magical being type, so maybe a god would be Fairy? But then again, the god, creator of the universe and everything, probably would be normal, because the normal is defined by them. Arceus created us normal types. We were crafted in Arceus' own image. You'd be the Loomis type? Oh, it'd be the Loomis type. Yeah, I have to warn you, the Loomis type has a lot of weaknesses. For example, I can be seriously injured if somebody punches me, but I'm also very badly hurt if I'm set on fire. Hitting me with rocks and steel also doesn't go well for me. Water doesn't hurt? Depends how much of it there is. I don't have my clean case. That's true, I'd be strong against grass types. We've had the argument before on stream about whether eating a Bulbasaur is considered vegan. Yeah, it's a grass type, right? Any grass types I should be allowed to eat. How much is a Polygon? 6,500. We so don't have enough for that. I'm gonna spend all of our money anyway. The poison part is concerning, but you have to take risks in life. If you want to eat a delicious, delicious Bulbasaur. They look so tasty. Yeah, maybe I'd be neutral on water. I'm a pretty good swimmer. Although I got to experience drowning in a medical examination at one point, and I'm not in a hurry to do so again. Just poisonous to non-vegans. Yeah, maybe my good karma will protect me from poison. As I rip apart a Bulbasaur with my teeth. Maybe you just got to know which parts of a Bulbasaur you can eat. Yeah. Delicate and trained hand. Bulbasaur just has to be properly prepared. I can imagine the Oddish family being poisonous as heck to eat. Being, you know, like literal mandrakes. Walking death plants. But maybe if you cooked them well enough? Good additional crunch to a salad, yeah. You can probably only eat the leaves though, right? You probably need quite a few Bellsprout to make a meal. Execute would be a good vegan substitute for eggs. So I could still enjoy cakes. Since it's psychic, does it have consciousness? Being vegan isn't anything to do with consciousness. It's all to do with whether something's green or not, that's all. Come on, think, man. Like, vegans aren't allowed to eat people who are in a vegetative state. Believe me, I've tried. The police showed up. Yeah, this isn't remotely enough coins. I'm gonna finish buying them because it saves us buying them later. I was actually thinking about Tropius. Tropius would be delicious, I'm sure. Tropius has gotta be one of the most delicious grass types. I can just tell. Okay, we're slightly less than halfway there. Upsetting. Alright. Let's make our way to Silphco. Vegetable wings. Ha! He's taking a snooze. And they've got those fruits that grow around their neck as well. Something a little sweeter for dessert. Atropius is pretty much a full meal. Oh yeah, it is this floor. I heard a kid was wandering around. I'll keep an eye out, sir. Tangler would make a good pasta. I think it was like the only grass type in Gen 1 that isn't poison, and yet looks the least edible. Like Zucchini came in noodle form. Can I have a nice execute sauce on my Tangler? Cough, cough. Oh no, we beat up a sick guy. Are we the bad guys? Okay, I'm gonna go back down to the second floor and we'll work our way up. Make sure we get everything. What am I doing here? I'm here to rob the place. What are you doing here? Silphco's security is surprisingly strong, and also seems quite confused. Okay, no, we're not doing this. Of course. This guy is clearly the king of the rocket grunts. Look how fiercely this guy is fighting. His Golbat is top notch. Can I hit with a Fury attack, please? I mean, if you lived in this setting, sure you'd be used to it. On account of I go around throwing a cat at everybody. This is how we resolve everything in the Pokémon universe. Corporate takeovers involve a lot more animal violence in the Pokémon universe. This guy's such a goof. Yeah, true. In the real world, corporate takeovers work exactly the same. It's just Pokemon has the guts to put it front and center. I always feel uncomfortable fighting a Magnemite with a normal type, because my brain is telling me that it resists me because it's steel, and it's all lies. My brain knows nothing about Pokemon. Pokemon isn't about numbers and facts, it's about spirit. You've got to intuit whether a giant metal magnet can be successfully bitten. And my gut says yes. Yeah. Heart of the ball, guide me. Heart of the ball, guide me. Let him rip. And digivolve unto ultimate. As we say in the Pokemon world. Bingo! Exodia, I choose you. And I thought we'd agreed on no legendaries, Pretzel. Quick, Tilly, bite that pile of sludge. The left arm of a legendary. I'll put Squirtle up front. I'm nervous that this thing's going to explode. Yeah, you're allowed to use the left arm of a legendary. I can say it'd be kind of cool to have that, like, a Pokemon species that's born from part of a legendary. But then there's the whole Meltan thing, isn't there? Which is kind of that. He wasn't lying, he really is a self-employee. He's just also a member of Team Rocket. You know that in the original draft of Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth was just going to be a bunch of Genova's limbs under a coat? I think that's Thunder Wave? Oh, that's self-destruct. We're never gonna use that. I'm kind of curious if anyone can learn it. I don't think they'll be able to. Maybe Clefairy, it's round. Only round Pokemon can explode. I guess determine if a Pokemon is legendary. I guess if it's literally one of a kind? It's a legendary Pokemon? Seems to be the rule. All legendaries are unique. Your Parasect was one of a kind. Your Parasect was a legend. So I don't see the conflict there. Yeah, what was I saying? Final Fantasy VII. Like, on the battle on the boat where you defeat Sephiroth and there's like a wiggly little arm lying on the floor afterwards. It was meant to be a hint. That, like, Sephiroth's body was dead, so he was surviving in Genova's body. And literally the bits of her body that had been cut off by Shinra were just cobbled together under a coat in the vague shape of a human body, and that was Sephiroth. And you were gonna, like, defeat one of the limbs each time you fought him. Give it a scratch, that's no use to me. So yeah, Sephiroth is just 3 arms under a coat. Which I guess would explain why you never fight him. At least until the very end when he's ascended. You always fight Genova. I work for Sylph, what should I do? Maybe go home? Yeah, to be fair, that's how I've always identified Sephiroth. It makes sense of how he's portrayed, that he'd just be a bunch of disembodied limbs cobbled together into a walking pile. To support Final Fantasy VII's lore a lot better than what they finally went with. Okay, catch you in a little bit, but there's Fury swipes in this game. Pretty good if you get a crit. Technically ain't special attacks. Boy, are you fighting the wrong team. Nothing special about these guys. And that's what makes them the most special of all. Up to 74 coins for each payday throne. That big money will be here soon enough. I'm actually going to take a real quick break myself. I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Let's press on. I think Tilly's gonna quickly end up being... Oh, welcome back, Pretzel. I think Tilly's gonna quickly end up being the strongest member of the team, just because I want that money. Gotta get paid. Once you give a character a utility move that rewards you in other ways, it's hard to not always use that move, even when it's rubbish. Rocket has taken command. So are they like actually running things, or... Oh, matchup. Do not want. There we go. Fighting types are spooky. Fly, my flightless bird indoors. Destroy my enemies. Or just miss, I guess. Fine. Red bands on his arms. Wait, are they? Like stretch marks? I guess, yeah, they do kind of look like that, don't they? I had never made that connection before, and I was much happier not having made that connection. Here we go, this is where the big money is. I can see you're hiding, you're doing something wrong, buddy. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. It must be nice to have stretch marks from your muscles expanding instead of having stretch marks from your stomach expanding. As has been my own experience. Too many stretch marks, yeah. Just think if I've got any, like, on my arms or anything that you guys could see, but not really. Quarantine scars. I've got a bunch of weird stretch marks because a few years back I was on this medication that made me hungry non-stop. And before that I was rake thin, and I got put on this medication and I just ballooned. And I got a ton of stretch marks. But then I lost a lot of that weight. And the stretch marks are still kind of there, but they're now these very faint purple indentations rather than the big red stretch marks I had before. Four Pokemon evolve only when traded by link cable. 160 Pokemon techniques have been confirmed. Pokemon Lab created Porygon, the first virtual reality Pokemon. Man, Pokemon Lab? I bet that's going to be a key location in the Pokemon games. But we're going to spend a lot of time at Pokemon Lab, where they created Porygon. You know how I got these scars? Quarantine. 6 weeks I couldn't leave the house. I just lay on the settee eating ice cream. Where'd you get the ice cream? Now listen here, you! This guy's actually kind of odd. He's the only juggler in this building. Everybody else is either a scientist or a rocket grunt. But this Team Rocket guy is apparently a juggler? I don't think there's ever an explanation for that. There's just this one guy. Who's completely out of place. Do I need healing? No. Someone with telekinesis does juggling, are they cheating? Well, Well, they say that you should always juggle at least one more ball than you have hands. And, therefore, juggling one ball isn't a test of your juggling ability, it's a test of your telekinesis. So, obviously, somebody with telekinesis starts out by juggling one ball with their hands. That's your juggling technique. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I'd be more impressed seeing a person juggling one ball with no hands than a full dozen with two hands. Like, that would get my attention. I would watch that closely. We'll swap. We're almost out of moves anyway. Although I think the bed is on this floor. Are we on the 7th floor now? I've lost count. It's upsetting that all the beds in this workplace are reflective of actual Japanese business practices. Let's see. Glad I bought all these antidotes. But my Japanese teacher told me that... Wait. Did I go in there and talk to that guy? No, he's the guy who said, you're the intruder, right? And then did nothing else. Okay. What can I get rid of? My inventory is clogged. Why do I have so many antidotes? Max Revive? Elixir? I should probably sell these. Kilo 6? What's this? Toxic, that's really good. I probably want to hold on to it for later. Maybe I'll go drop off some stuff and we'll make our way back here. Also, we're on the 5th floor because this is the floor where I got the key card. What was I saying? I think I had a whole bit in my mind. And now it's gone. Yeah, inventory management. The inventory was painfully small in the early games. Or really in just this game. Like, it wasn't ideal in Gen 2, but it was a lot better than it is now. Like, the storage space in the PC isn't very big either. I have definitely had it before where my entire PC is full and my entire backpack is full. Alright, let me go open up some menus. People like that, right? With a full heal in the elixir, and we'll go sell the rest, I think. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. My Japanese teacher was telling me that, like, schools in Japan, really intense. Work in Japan, really intense. Universities in Japan, incredibly laid back and easy. And it's this odd thing where it's kind of like a break between real life. Where you just relax for a couple of years and do barely any studying and get great grades regardless. I should go to Japan for a couple of years and get a university degree. A university degree and time spent studying overseas. Think how good that would look on a resume. Why am I not using the elevator? There's only like 5 or 6 problems with my idea. Alright, what have we got here? TM09. Takedown. That's also garbage and needs selling. Part of me has been thinking. It's like I'm currently unemployed and looking for something new. And September's a couple of months away. Could I do something at college? Like, not interested in going back to proper uni. But there's a college that's not far away from me. Could I, like, learn programming there? A couple of days a week, maybe find some work around that? Is that a thing I could do, or am I too old and rusted to learn new skills? I'm probably too old, right? I'll probably apply and they'll be like, what are you gonna do with it? You'll be retired by the time you're done. I am 62, Putz. No, I'm 31? 31, I think. Yeah, it's definitely the vegan diet. Keeps me looking young. The vegan technique to long life and health is to not enjoy your experienced life in any way, and therefore your body doesn't age properly. It thinks you're still young because you've never done anything. That's my technique. You stand for justice, you betray evil. Hey. Don't you have to be evil before you can betray evil? Team Rocket's trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. What else would you conquer the world with in this universe? Look at him, he's such a coward. Oh man, I think this is the first one we've encountered in this game. This is one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. The Rocket Brothers. These are characters we need to see again. Why haven't they recurred in later Pokemon games? Good old Johnny Rocket and his brothers. Yeah, I always thought that those were like fin kind of things, like he's got on his head, like part of the whole dinosaurish aesthetic. But no, those are very clearly stretch marks from too much muscles. Yeah, my body is like, you cannot die until you have lived. And so I'm reanimated perpetually. As a vegan zombie. Cannot die until you live. They shouldn't have sent me to the Tixie branch. Gasp. Real world Pokemon in real world places in my Pokemon? It's more likely than you think. Yes, I'm a revenant, wandering the earth, carefully avoiding any enjoyment that could destroy me once and for all. But if you truly want to see me put to rest, Pretzel, then it would be up to you to take me out and show me a good time. Yes, exactly. Your enjoyment is dangerous to me. What if I began to share in it? Pedantry is the only choice. Russian no man's land. So I guess it's confirmed that Russia is just straight up called Russia in the Pokemon games. Unlike all the other countries having their own in-universe name, like Japan is Ransai. The UK is Galar. I don't know the names of any of the other countries, just the regions. Like, I think... Is it Unova? Is it in France? But I think that's a region within France, rather than France itself. That's the one from the Black and White games, right? Yeah, maybe I could learn programming and be more like the machine that I crave to be. Is Unova X and Y? I don't know the later games as well as I should. Kalos. Okay. Nobody can learn Swords Dance. If we get a Farfetch, I think they can learn Swords Dance. Maybe we could get a Farfetch that sets up for the sweep. Was Black and White the one based in New York City? Okay. Man, I've got that all the wrong way around in my head. A child intruder? That must be you. I mean, we find out that our rival is just hanging around in this building. So it might not be me. Our rival must be the intruder they're looking for, because I'm leaving no survivors. Everyone thinking Spider-Man or Spider-Menace. I always liked in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The very, very brief appearance of Jonah J. Jameson. Calcium, is that defense? Or is that special? I think that's special. Iron is defense, right? Space Pixie? Yeah, there we go. When Spider-Man emails him those... Well, when Peter Parker emails him those photos of Spider-Man, the email saying, like, I really think you're misconstruing his intentions and he's a good guy and all this. I just immediately gets back an email that just says in all caps, WRONG! Perfectly captures the character. Oh no! Oh. I couldn't look. I've seen too many fall to self-destructs and explosions. Never again. An Alex Jones type? I'm not sure I understand. Yeah, I'm sad that the last film of the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy got cancelled. I think that is my favorite Spider-Man movies. Although, admittedly, I didn't actually watch any of the MCU Spider-Man movies. I just saw Spider-Man in other films. But I was really I know it got a lot of flack, but I was really enjoying the Amazing Spider-Man. Because of the rights getting mixed up, they're never going to make the third one. Despite having set it up. Hey Novellan, how are you doing? The two new ones are good? The two new Spider-Man ones? They've only made two Spider-Man ones, right? There's Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Homecoming? Somebody should go up front. Tilly's getting too high a level. Yeah, I saw him in Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. I don't know. He was alright in those, but he didn't particularly... I mean, he wasn't a huge character. But I have trouble getting into the MCU films in general, so I think if it's similar in style to other MCU films, it probably wouldn't work for me. Yeah, how are you doing today, Noellan? You had the day off, right? Have you been up to excitings? Infinity Games and End War, yes. Who doesn't love some Tom Clancy? Just chilling, sounds like a good day. Played some League? Oh, I take it all back. I'm sorry, man, I'm real sorry. I think those are two separate actions, perhaps so. Mostly just chilling, but played some League in the parts where he wasn't chilling? How did the League go? We were theorizing, perhaps, that because there's significant level gaps in our League team, that maybe a lot of the less experienced players would have a much better time if they're playing on their own instead of as part of the group. Well, I say better time. Obviously, it's more fun playing with friends, but an easier time, a more skill match time. Ah, sorry to hear it, Noella. It's really dangerous here. You came to save me? You can't! No one can. Truly, I am damned. Well. She's very clear on this. Is this the cafeteria? Some tables and there's like a counter over here? Cafeteria of Angst. It's the title of my next manga. So yeah, it didn't go good then? Was that because of people or because of difficulty? Or both? Was J. Jonah Jameson the only good thing about the original trilogy of Spider-Man films? I feel like nothing else in those... I enjoyed them at the time, but I feel like nothing else in those films holds up other than him. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Pretzel. That is the exact genre that I was going to aim for with that novel. I think that title would really catch me some attention. William Dafoe. Who does... Yeah. I am terrible with actors. Who does William Dafoe play? Oh, the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin. Yeah, that's fair. He was pretty good. Another one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I think this is the 3rd one. Oh, I'm gonna switch to somebody tankier. We've seen one self-destruct now. I'm spooked. I am several generations behind. I've messed around a bit with Black and White and X and Y. The last one I properly played and beat was probably Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm in the process of playing through all the series chronologically. Like, catch myself up on them. And I'm up to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so relatively fresh new stuff coming soon, hopefully. And of course, I'm playing them all I'm playing them all in Nuzlocke because it's the only way that Pokemon can be played. Once you've tried Nuzlocke, regular play just isn't fun anymore. Black and White too, yeah. They were kind of the Renaissance, right? That's an electric type. I should not have you out, really. Oh, okay. From full... Why would you do that at full health? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like Diamond and Pearl kind of lost it a little bit. And then Black and White and X and Y were solid, and then after that, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, not great. Very handheldy, too many cutscenes. I mean, a long-running series is going to have ups and downs. And if Sylph is finished? Nah, we're on like level 8 of 11. Soon. Sylph will be finished soon. What do you think of Sylph Building's maze? Is it... Wait, is this intended to be a maze? I thought people were supposed to work here. How do people at Sylphco get anything done? You're really into Shin Megami Tensei lately, Badger, aren't you? Is that your latest meme? Have you even played and or watched a Shin Megami Tensei? Also, it's the Dark Souls of Pokemon, okay. So wait, are you actually playing it? And also, how are you doing, Badger? You having a good evening? The Dark Souls of Pokemon. That does sound good. Playing number 4 on the 3DS, okay. I don't really know anything about the series. Is it primarily a game series? I thought it was an anime, with games made of it. Terrible evening, oof. 4 games of League with Nair. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Not a single win, I'm guessing. Did worse than the team? Yeah? It's unfortunate. You're usually our ace. But yeah, ADC is not your role, right? I don't know if he went to bed or never wants to play with you again. Nair was here like 5 minutes ago, but he suddenly vanished. So maybe he fell asleep at his computer. He does have work tomorrow. He's probably getting ready for bed. He might be in and out a little bit. I think this is the last of the Rocket Brothers. Then we'll have defeated all significant resistance here. Yeah, and I don't know what shift he's on. They've got him doing all kinds of crap as an essential worker. You had a vegan dinner? Ooh, what did you have? I had macaroni cheese and hash browns. Generic red spicy curry paste. Ooh. The sweet potato and kidney beans. It does sound good. I do enjoy curry paste. Yeah, I do enjoy red paste. The more generic, the better. And also, sweet potato is like the best. But yeah, ADC is hard, right, Badger? Easily the hardest role for me. Like I've been playing it a lot lately, and I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely my weakest role. And I've played a lot more of it than I have jungle, or probably even top lane at this point. Yeah, it's all about positioning. You've got to be in the perfect spot at all times. You feel like a lot of the skills from playing mid lane should carry over, but in mid lane you've got a lot of tools to manage the environment. You've got your stuns and such. If you're playing a mage, you've usually got stuns and shields. If you're playing an assassin, you've got a lot of mobility. You don't have stuff like that as an ADC. You gotta be in the perfect spot to begin with. I mean, you called me out on it the other night, how I'm supposed to be the backline, and I'm always miles in front of my team. Like, the team's relying on me to be the damage, I've got to get out there and shoot things. Oh wait, I ran into the middle of 5 enemies, and I have 1 point of armor and 2 hit points. Yeah, it's harder than it looks, right? You charge in a lot? Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at it and figure out when I can advance and when I can't, but to imagine the enemy, yeah, I'd never leave the fountain. Yeah, it's knowing when to go in and when not to go in. Finding the balance, I guess. But I guess it's just as a mage, I know how to balance my aggression and defense. Like, similarly, I'm largely attack-based and squishy but compress hard, but I can use area control to manage that. I've had those games. No continues left. Man, you gotta start the whole game over. Build AP but never use... She ult and then run away. Yeah, that's not ideal. Back while still a dragon. I have to say, I don't like AP Shyvana much. I think AD has a lot more synergy. Like, yeah, in RM I can see it. Like, in a big fight, Dragon Form Fireball with the huge AoE is devastating. But most of the time, like, AD is how you charge your dragon form, and it's how you stay in your dragon form. It just feels... AD just feels more natural. Just... leap in and tear something apart. And remember that one of the major things about your fireball is that it lowers enemies' defense, so you can follow up with AD. Alright, what stuff have I picked up here? Take down, rubbish. What's this? Sword stance might be useful. Carbos, that's speed, right? Definitely want that on Tilly. Yeah, I get that it's viable. It's just... Earthquake, ooh. I was probably gonna go on Squirtle, but I might hold off for now. It feels like the sort of thing that I'd use if I'm playing Shyvana and realize that I've got a very bad matchup, rather than something I'd pick Shyvana for. If I wanted AP, there's probably other junglers I'd go for first. I could replace Bite with Earthquake. Strength, Rock Slide, Surf, Earthquake would be a pretty good setup. I don't know what else we'd want on Kangaskhan. Oh hey, the 11th floor. Do you have an appointment? This one guy stood on his own on the 11th floor, where there was literally nothing except the boss's office that can only be accessed via teleporter. And not a teleporter that's on the 11th floor. This guy is guarding nothing. He's obviously unpopular with the other rockets. I mean, if this location mattered, they'd have put a rocket brother here, right? Maybe he's being punished? Yeah, he's been sent to the attic. I'm not sure why the rest of this floor is even here. When the teleporter is the only way to get anywhere. What is
Welcome
this
home,
for?
such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
That's so. Thank you so much for that gift sub to Badger. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Giving Badger his farewell back. I don't think you've ever had the heart emote, right, Badger? Last time you were subbed was before that one came out. Yeah, thank you so much, Pretzel. Let me see, if I remember right... Yeah, here we go. They're gonna have a bird type up front, so we should really put a cat type up front. Give us that type advantage. It's Miki! What kept you, Youngster? Thought you'd turn up if I waited here. Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. Saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. After your yellow outfit caught my eye. Ooh. Don't let Grumsy or Mocha hear you saying that. They'll be heartbroken. I appreciate it though, Pretzel. It's good to know that I'm on top. It's true, they do. Maybe they're just streamers that play Pokemon, whereas I am a Pokemon streamer. Like, Pokemon is a regular part of my stream. Maybe if you make that excuse, you'll get away with it. Maybe they won't be too angry. Maybe Mocha will agree to be your mod again after a few weeks. It's a fire type, we're gonna want to get our water type out. Go, Squirtle! Wash him away. Yeah, really appreciate it. Alright, let's throw this Alakazam out a window. Oh man, matchup of the starters. Squirtle versus Venusaur, this isn't in our favour. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Squirtle out of here. That grass type is no joke. Yeah, I've actually got Emma working on a new emote, a bitter mode. Hopefully will be coming soon. I've got a few slots open at the moment. So you are ready for Boss Rocket. Miki's already on her way to the Pokemon League. Yes, when you change your name, it asks you if you want to change your prefix. You can also just change your prefix, like, naturally in the options. You can only do it, like, once every 90 days or something. But there is a thing you can just go into the options and do. Yeah, Badger saving up for big events. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back to bed. It's gonna be one of those days. I'm going back to bed, guys. I woke up, my rival was a jerk to me, and now I'm going back to bed. Try to type it with Loomis. Do you think I should change it? I kinda like the fact that it's failing to. Like, failing to do something. Like, it's failing to do something. It's failing to heart. Failing to wave. Just amuses me. This is what I find funny. Stop right there. You've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What do you have to say in your defense? Yeah, fail into humor. It fits perfectly. Yeah, I've got Emma working on a bit emote, and I think I've got... After that, I think I've got one regular emote slot and like 2 bit emote slots free. So I'm gonna be sending more work her way, I guess. I haven't decided on what the next emote after that will be. Yeah, do you type out your emotes and then auto-complete them? I always click on them from the list. Oh no, am I the boomer? So you want to see my boss? Yes, I'm here to see the manager. Oh. I forgot that he talks to me when I go through it. Well, I guess we're... starting with Tilly. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. I am not a vampire. Experience a world of pain. Failing to change prefix, yes. Alright, what you got, Nidorino? Poison Sting? Okay, I'm not terrified. Tilly's a pretty good choice up front anyway, actually. Because, if they've got I don't think he has Fisher at this level. I think he does when you fight him at the gym. But if he does have Fisher, it's not gonna hit Tilly too fast. It's a bite fight. Rhyhorn is part rock, so that's... I guess we'll get Kangaskhan out and surf it. I lowered its defense, which isn't gonna matter when I hit it with a special attack, but what can you do? I mean, not waste a turn lowering its defense, I guess, but... It's deception, you see. I made it look as though I was going to switch to something that would hit it with a super effective physical attack, when actually I was planning to use a special attack. It left him unprepared for my next move. Yeah, failing to change and adapt to new circumstances. Just like how it took me like 1.5 years to change my name to what it obviously should have been all along. So we're at level 41, which isn't bad, but Giovanni was not a challenging fight there, huh? Team Rocket's blasting it all again! I must go, but I shall return. Giovanni died on the way to his home planet. Yeah, you don't want any of your fans accidentally coming here. If they thought that you endorsed my stream and then they watched my stream because of you, they'd probably unfollow you. I'd undo all that viewer retention you're so good at. Speaking of which, how was your weekend? The Master Ball. Can't buy that anywhere. Should be quiet about using it. It's extremely illegal. Yeah, they might be struck blind and never be able to enjoy a stream again. Common problem I encounter. The purest form of Pokeball we've managed to refine. It takes over 100,000 acorns. Only the most pure fragments of each being carefully refined and combined to make the Master Ball. The environmental impact of this Master Ball alone is massive. A significant portion of the Amazon rainforest was cut down to make room for the acorn trees we needed to make this Master Ball. It's okay though, that land isn't wasted. We built factories there to produce Mewtwo, who has since gone on a global rampage, proving the efficiency of science. Tank farms. I mean, they do milk tanks for milk. That's not a sentence I'm proud of. Proves how great the design was. Yeah, an absolute success. It's a roaring triumph, I'd say. Anyway, that is gonna be me for tonight, guys. We bested Silphco, and next time we'll be taking on Sabrina. All we'll have to worry about is the ghosts, which our normal types won't be able to interact with, thus trapping us forever in a soft lock loop. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you all for being here. I've had a really good evening. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. Let's see. Should we go raid the wrong room? Playing some Paper Mario? See how he's doing. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. It's been good. Right, hope I'll see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow evening with probably the last part of Layers of Fear. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow, and then we'll be moving on to a new game. Yeah, good night, guys. Hope I'll see you next time.